Standing lineup for your Brooklyn Nets. At forward, 6'7", number 28, Dorian Finney-Smith. At forward, 6'8", number 2, Cameron Johnson. Guard, 6'5", number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie. At center, 6'11", number 33, Nicholas Claxton. At guard, 6'6", number 1, Mikal Bridges.
What a great way to take in a Tuesday afternoon. You're watching the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Well, Brian, the NBA is trying to engage short attention spans. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, sitting down for 2.5 hours isn't how people watch these days, and we lose most fans when we move off live action. So, Brian, the league has reduced timeouts. They've shortened halftime and more to try to keep viewers tuned in.
That makes sense, Allie. Thanks. Let's take a look at the numbers for Joel Embiid.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, they've got Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Johnson passes to Dinwiddie. To the paint. On the wing, Finney-Smith. It's Bridges on the wing. Clock is at 3. Claxton. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
At the line, Nicholas Claxton. At the line one time.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team. Ask pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One Drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. To the inside, pass to Claxton. Now Dinwiddie fires the 3. The rebound by Melton. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Pure from three-point range.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
Outside Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Outside Finney-Smith. Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by Tucker. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Harden. Here's Embiid. Fades back. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Embiid's gotten his second bucket of the game.
A skilled jump shooter. You know Embiid is feeling it when he's taking these quick shots.
Outside Finney-Smith. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
For 3, here's Harris. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Nets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Timeout called, the Nets. Here's Dinwiddie. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there. Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career, it was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to Harden. And here's Embiid. Now here's Harris. He's covered by Dinwiddie. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Embiid. Harris has got 5 now. Talking about Dinwiddie, he's steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
Now here's Melton, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Clock at 6. Here's Harden. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Off target at the rim. And the 76ers with possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Right wing. Now Embiid, an elite offensive player, averaging just over 33 a game.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Now here's Dinwiddie. It's a 10-point game. Back to Bridges. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by James Harden. The 76ers have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Embiid. Kept alive. And then Embiid with the dunk.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've got.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Right side Harden. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this.
Fans, you're next. UHD.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Well, the big guys in the post are outworking their opponent in effort and physicality. They just simply want it more.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Jalen McDaniels is out there with George Niang. Then there's Shake Milton. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Maxey in at the 2 guard.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish, I play the right way, I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team, and that mindset keeps me in a good place. BA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Here's Thomas, following the score by Philadelphia. Pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Here's Thomas, launches a 3, and it's Harrell with a rebound. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Doris, you can feel the tone change around the league at this time of the year. Players starting to get into playoff mode.
There is no doubt about it. The intensity level rises. Teams are trying to build momentum. You are trying to be at the peak of your performance, both individually and collectively, as we are so close to postseason action.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Harris outside. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in, and that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Back to Daniels. And stolen by Simmons. Harrell against Harris. Here's Curry. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it from 20. The shot misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Maxey. Here's Harrell. Nails the baby hook.
If you do not box out Montrezl Harrell, you are opening yourself up to offensive rebounds. This guy is a force there.
Now here's Curry. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Ooh, good work defensively by Milton. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Milton. McDaniels, a screen on Curry. Here's Niang. Knocks down the triple. And the 76ers lead by 19.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Thomas. Oh, they need this. And it's Harrell with a rebound. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Outside Milton. Up top Maxey. Doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Now here's Milton. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Pass to McDaniels. Off target with the three. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Simmons. Banked it in off the glass.
Staying strong through the contact. Ben Simmons doesn't back off.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by the Nets. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Now here's Tucker. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Throws it up high.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid. Step back shot. The rebound by Bridges. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Dinwiddie outside. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Clock at 4. Releases. Misses the jumper. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up 15 points as this quarter concludes. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Joel, the reserves have been awesome so far. What are you seeing from them?
The bench has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've gotten stops, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
Helps to have backup. Good luck in the second half.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hey everybody, the story of the first half, Joel Embiid asserting his dominance.
Getting all he can eat offensively, and the opposition are pulling their hair out trying to slow him down.
And if he keeps it up in the second half, before long, his hair is going to look like ours.
And a look now at some of the games that have yet to tip this evening. It'll be the Hawks against the Heat in Miami. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
I prefer an even fight. Should be a good one.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Johnson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Now here's Johnson. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game from about 19. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Pass to Harden. Embiid with it. On Claxton. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Emphatic slam by Embiid. Not afraid to get physical with the defense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. And there's the lob. And it's Bridges with the jam. Nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, BA. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Dinwiddie. Pass to Bridges. Finney-Smith up top. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Harden with it. Embiid, a screen on Dinwiddie. Three-pointer, Harden. Rebounded by Johnson.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Ooh, poked away. Oh, stolen by Harris. Johnson against Melton. Outside Tucker. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Tucker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now.
it's time to get hyped.
Group getting ready for the Sixers. Harrell's checked in for Embiid. House comes in for Tucker. McDaniels is checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Maxey in for Melton. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Thomas. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Not going to go that time. Oh, great D that time from Harrell. Pass to Harden. Back to Maxey. Now Harrell. Outside McDaniels. Now here's Harden. Second chance effort. Count it. Harden's got his first points of the game.
Well, this is where James Harden's three-level scoring comes into play. You want to take away the rim and the three, no problem. He goes right to the mid-range.
Now here's Simmons. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
Milton's checked in for James Harden.
At the line, Ben Simmons. And at the line, one time.
Free throw good, Simmons.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
Now here's McDaniels. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Milton. Shot clock at 6. Takes the three. O'Neal pulls it in. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Harris outside. And the three off target. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Harrell, a screen on Simmons. Maxey passes to Harrell. That one falls.
Montrezl Harrell.
Harrell's got 6.
One thing you know, if Montrezl Harrell is playing pick and roll, he will roll hard to the basket and be a threat.
Pass to Harris. Three-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Harrell's got 5 rebounds in the game. McDaniels passes to Maxey. McDaniels a screen. Maxey against Harris, and it's Maxey missing. Brooklyn has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Thomas. For 3, here's Harris. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Philadelphia up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward. Here's Embiid. Maxey passes to Tucker. Harris outside. From 13, Ben Simmons grabs the board. Well, the Nets shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Pass to Dinwiddie. Out to the right wing. Here's Thomas. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harris passes to Harden. Back to Harris. Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Bridges outside. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Claxton. Fires for 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
The 3. And another miss by Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Harden can't hit.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Harden. Thomas misses.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
To the left wing. Here's Embiid. Rebound Brooklyn. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
Please give a big round of applause for your next youth 10 team. Please give a big round of applause for your next youth 10 team.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going at the defense inside throughout the entire game. I mean, just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. They constantly were feeding him the ball, clearing out, and letting him do his thing.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. Harden with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
And so he makes both from the line.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
With the crossover, Dinwiddie, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside Maxey, Embiid high post. Outside for Harden. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
There has never been hesitation for James Harden to mix it up down low. Tremendous job drawing contact.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Doris, the league has taken a much more active role in player development in the U.S. and abroad. Why now?
Well, I think, B.A., what's great is it's not just player development, it's growth in the game of basketball. It's interest worldwide. I think the league's resources have obviously grown, and it is trying to make investments back into the basketball game. A true minor league, international academies. It's a beautiful thing. If you love hoops, this is great.
Here's Claxton. Pass to Johnson. Now Finney-Smith. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Here's Finney-Smith. No good on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Harden, the pass to Harris. Now Embiid. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Dinwiddie's got his 4th rebound in this one. Looking to get it going. Harden with the defensive effort. Philadelphia with the ball. Now here's Maxey. Up top, Embiid. Up top, Harden. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got his 3rd assist of the night.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And you have to like how they've played this year. 55 wins in total. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Joel Embiid.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Harden against Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. There's the triple. The rebound by Embiid. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. Shot on the wing. No good on the shot. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Guys, thanks so much. PJ, congrats on the win. What do you think was the biggest factor for you guys tonight?
Defense is pretty good this whole game. Everybody stuck to our principles. And more than anything, we just played hard. We played hard as crap tonight.
Keeping it simple. Thanks, PJ.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.